three beauties vying for the Miss Universe crown in El Salvador this coming November are now in the country. What brings them here and how are they liking the Philippines so far? Egypt's Mohra Tantawy, Bahrain's Lujane Yacoub, and Pakistan's Erica Robin, and Miss Universe franchise owner and National Director Josh Yugen join us now live in the studio. Ladies, welcome to the Philippines. Josh!
Good evening, Rico.
Oh, wow.
Good to be back
Fantastic.
here on CNN.
All right, so how are you finding the Philippines so far? You've been here more than a week. Miss Bahrain.
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing over here. I've been so grateful to have the press conference at the Department of Tourism, and just it's not been that much time, but we have seen so much.
Yes.
We've been to the farm, we've been to just so many different places, and we've experienced some of that culture, and I'm excited to spend some more time here.
And Miss Universe Pakistan, how are you liking the Philippines? The rain and the hot weather?
Rain.
Loves it.
It's been an amazing experience, and Philippines is really close to me because this was my first ever public appearance when I was crowned for Miss Universe Pakistan, and the warmth, the welcome that I received, the love, I actually felt that I'm a part of this country.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was
you are
amazing.
now an adopted Filipina. And what about Miss Universe Egypt?
I have been absolutely in love with the country since I got here.
Oh my goodness.
Just the hospitality of the people is incredible, and getting to see so much greenery, which is not something I'm used to. It's just been an amazing trip.
And Filipinos always smile from ear to ear.
That is right.
And you know what? When Josh was here last year, which is a year ago,
exactly.
he was just a franchise holder of one Miss Universe, and it was
Correct.
Miss Bahrain. And now, Josh, you have three. How did this all come about?
To God be all the glory. Rico. So, I always believe that commitments and responsibility is actually a blessing. So, I actually took two more blessings with me, and I know that, it would give blessings also to these young women who can actually raise their voices for the voiceless. And it would amplify, to thousands or even millions of young girls. And for me, like, if you focus on being a blessing, I feel like, God would give you an abundance of blessings too.
Absolutely.
So for me, that's actually, I have no hesitation to actually get more franchise if I can give more blessings to more young girls. So
God bless you, Josh. And of course, maybe when we have you back here in 365 days, you'll have more franchises apart from Bahrain, Pakistan, and Egypt. And Miss Universe Bahrain, you were the first runner-up of Evelyn last year. How does it feel that you've won the title on your second time to join?
Wow. Well, the last year competing in Miss Universe Bahrain 2022, it was just an invaluable experience. I'll always remember that time for the rest of my life. And Evelyn Khalifa, she did such an amazing job this year. And it just feels so great to come back. I have learned so much within just this year. I'm happy I didn't win the title at that time. It wasn't my time.
Yes.
And I think now is the time. Now that I've done my advocacy work and reached out to my community in Bahrain, I feel like I have more of that sense of conviction that I could be a voice for my country. I think that everything just happens for a reason.
That's true. It's
true.
fate,
Yeah.
right? It's fate. And we'll be asking about your advocacies later during this interview. And for Miss Universe Pakistan, you are making history right here.
That's right.
The
That is
first
right.
ever Miss Universe Pakistan.
Yes.
What does it feel like?
It
Groundbreaking.
It actually feels like a dream to represent my country after 71 years. And starting from this year, imagine every year Pakistan will be represented on a global platform. So it just feels like a dream, also responsibility. And I'm just happy for women that they will be taking part in such competition. So I'm really happy about that.
And Miss Universe Egypt, basically this is the participation of Egypt after a 3-year hiatus from the Miss Universe pageant.
It's so great to be back, Rico. Egypt has been a pioneer with the Miss Universe franchise, and it's so sad that we haven't been able to join for the past 3 years, but we're back and stronger than ever. And I'm just hoping to make all the Egyptians super proud in El Salvador this year.
And I'm sure, Josh, all of these 3 candidates will really be making a lot of noise
For sure.
in El
For
Salvador for the Miss Universe pageant this coming November. But of course, they are also here to train. How challenging will it be for all 3 of them?
Well, I welcome challenges every day, as I welcome, all of the queens here in the Philippines. And I feel like the hotter the fire, the purer the gold is.
That is right.
So they actually are lined up with so much trainings, like of course mental training. They had a wellness training in the farm. They would have the best training for the walk training in the next few days, and I'm just so excited for them because they deserve it. They deserve to be trained in the best country of training, which is the Philippines.
I know. And of course, a couple of you met Catriona Gray, and over the past 8 years, we've had 2 Miss Universe in 2015.
Correct.
That was Pia Wurzbach, and in 2018, right? You had
Catriona
Catriona Gray. So this is a place to be. What do you want to learn from your Filipino trainers?
Oh, wow. Some of the best trainers are here in the Philippines. I'm just so grateful that Josh has brought us here to work with some of the best of the best. He really wants to train us to represent our countries in the best way possible. And just the thing about Filipinos that is known about them is that they're creative and they're resourceful. So that's why I'm so honored to be working with these trainers.
Are you looking forward to creating your own signature walk, Miss Universe Pakistan?
Yes, I'm just trying to figure that out. Once we are there, we will give the name of our walk, and I'm just excited to discover that what it will be.
And what about you, Miss Universe Egypt? What are you looking forward to in the next couple of weeks while you're training here?
It is no secret that Filipinos have such love and devotion and dedication to the pageant world. And I think I can speak for the 3 of us when we say that we are so excited to be part of and just experience this love and dedication. And I have no doubt that we are in very safe hands, and I'm super excited to see how everything goes.
Indeed. You have here in the Philippines world-class trainers. That's why Josh has taken you here to the Philippines. But of course, the burning issue right now, Josh, is that age limit, eliminating it, right?
True.
So you could be 30 years old, 35, 40. But of course, we still have a lot of gorgeous women around the world.
Correct.
Right? What are your thoughts about this? Should the Miss Universe organization really eliminated it, or should they kept the age limit?
Well, when you are innovating something, Rico, I feel like you have to actually confuse a lot of people. And sometimes you're burning the path that you're actually, stepping on. That's why it's called trailblazing.
Yes.
And I feel like Miss Universe is always the innovator. That's why it's the greatest competition of its kind.
Yeah.
And I feel that any woman can actually shine regardless of their age. And I feel like, all of them agree with that.
Yes.
That's true. Trailblazing, because the Miss Universe beauty pageant is the most popular in the world. Of course, you have the Miss World, you have the Miss International.
Yes.
But of course, so far they have stuck to the traditional way of
Correct.
conducting their beauty pageants. What about yourself, Miss Universe Bahrain? What do you think about eliminating this age limit?
Man, well, I think that, with women, the thing is that we all have these stories to tell. And with having older women compete, any woman can accomplish anything at any point in their lives.
But of course, they also have more experience, right? There's also more depth compared to the younger ladies, because they could already have been their mothers, or they've come off
she's one of the youngest
relationships, and they've traveled the world.
Yeah, I think that's the amazing thing about what they're doing now. The Miss Universe organization is trying to diversify. No matter your age, your height, your weight, all of that is just numbers, and it doesn't matter. I think the next Miss Universe, she could be plus size and 31, or she could be 18 and 5 too.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
It's about the woman. It's not about the age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's what's in the heart, right?
What's in the heart?
Miss Universe Pakistan, your thoughts?
I believe when it comes to confidence and a purpose of a woman in life to do something better, has no age limit. A 35-year-old or a 40-year-old can be beautiful, can be confident, and can have a purpose to make this world a better place to live. Also, these are not just words, it will be proved from next year on the platform globally. So everyone would know that these are not just words, they will be proved.
And Miss Universe Egypt?
I think it's wonderful. What Miss Universe is doing is they are removing these boundaries in front of women. They are opening more opportunities for these women. And that is just what the essence of Miss Universe is. And I think that's absolutely wonderful that we have so many more women getting to experience these things.
Josh, wow. Yeah, beauty and brains.
I'm
right
just amazed
here.
with your answers, like,
Beauty and brains.
mic drop.
You know what? You know what? There could even be a triple tie. First time in history.
Mic
So,
drop.
what do you think of your ladies from Egypt, Bahrain, and Pakistan who are competing in El Salvador?
Well, you know what? Personally, I've been with them like at least 24/7. So I can differentiate them, but I feel like I've seen pieces of me and my team to each and every one of them. Like, for example, Lujane is very passionate. Even she's so young, she's very disciplined. She's very responsible.
That you have to be. Disciplined and responsible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Erica, I can see myself with her because, you know, she likes eating as well. So much.
I love eating.
Oh, wow.
Like rice, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And like she just broke the stereotype of, you know, model, not eating, you know. But I really love her eating so much Filipino food as well. And Mohra is like, you know, super energetic, super hyper all the time. So I'm happy that, you know, they're actually very different, but they actually unite as a woman.
But also what's very important, Josh, for all of these Miss Universe contestants are their advocacies.
Correct.
What do they really want to highlight about their personal advocacies in their respective countries and to use the Miss Universe stage as a platform to promote it?
Right.
So now I will call them by their first names.
Yes.
What about you, Lujane?
Well,
Miss Universe Bahrain.
well, the Miss Universe platform, one of their main pillars is being a transformational leader. And if you're going to be a transformational leader, you need to look at what's on your plate as well as the bigger plate, what's outside of yourself. So that's why my advocacy is twofold. The one that's personal to me is empowering children through art and expression. Growing up with a learning disability, I was failing most of my subjects. And then when I found that I excelled within the arts, that gave me hope, that gave me confidence. And then soon I started to excel in school. And I want to help other young children actualize their ambitions and find other young artists and encourage them to pursue that art. It's a language, you know? And my second advocacy is championing heroes in Bahrain. So what that means is kind of similar to what you do here is I interview people in Bahrain, charities, organizations, just influential people that have done impactful works because it's important to shine a light on their issues and their messages and show that there are people like this exists and that it can motivate others to act.
That's great. That's great. And what about you, Erica? What do you want to highlight on the global stage?
So actually I have two advocacies. First is education for women, that it's right of every woman to receive education, no matter where they come from. And second is anti-gender bias. If I give my example, I'm a working model in Pakistan. And I want every woman to participate in the male-dominating profession and take part in media, field, in modeling and filmmaking. So I really want women to go out there and speak for themselves and whatever their interests are, just participate it without being judged and being told that this is not your field.
A lot of depth, right, in their advocacies. And yourself, Mohra, what would you like to showcase in El Salvador?
Can I just say first off, I love how different all of our advocacies are.
Yes,
And I love
very unique.
True.
Yeah, and the fact that Miss Universe has allowed us to spread this kindness in so many different ways is just incredible. But yeah, my main advocacy is towards the importance of education, and more specifically the empowerment of women through education. I've been fortunate enough to have received a really good education. I've been able to travel abroad, I've been able to broaden my mindset, and I believe it's my duty to pass on this knowledge and help those who are less fortunate in our stances to know that they deserve this right to learn, to know, to be able to see what they possibly can achieve in the future.
And briefly, Josh, very talented and bright ladies here in CNN Philippines. How long will they be training, and when do they head off to El Salvador?
Well, it will be 1 month for all of them. But they want to extend.
So much to see. There's 7,600
So much.
islands in this archipelago.
But I feel like I just want to say that I'm very honored and humbled as well that, you know, having these 3 beautiful queens are also very, very empowering. And they actually take their advocacies into their heart. And they're very genuine, they're very authentic, they're very kind-hearted. And I feel like we chose the best queens to represent their country, and they will be trained by the best country to train. So I'm very just excited and honored for that.
Ladies, Josh, good luck and all the best in El Salvador this coming November for the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rico.
Miss
Thank you
Universe
so much.
Bahrain 2023, Lujane Yacoub. Miss Universe Pakistan 2023, Erica Robin. And Miss Universe Egypt 2023, Mohra Tantawy. And Josh Yugen, who is the Miss Universe franchisee for these 3 countries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rico. Thank you so much.
So much for having me.